Here's a couple of more practice problems that are going to be similar to what you can see or what you will see on your assignments. So let's go through these and work these. You can apply the theorems you know involving circles to solve the problems. Determine the measure of arc RT. So let's see here. It says use the measure of arc FG to determine angle W. Explain your reasoning. So this one is a little complicated. What can we do here? So I have this arc, and it looks like W is going to be an inscribed angle of the larger circle. So if it's an inscribed angle, I know that angle W just equals 86 divided by 2. So angle W is going to be 41 degrees. Now I'm going to use W to determine the measure of arc RT. So now I'm going to use my big arc minus my little arc equals my angle. So my angle is 41, and that's going to equal my big arc. Well, I don't know what that is, so we're going to call that X, minus my little arc, which is right here, that's 21 degrees, over 2. So now I'm just going to do some algebra. I'm going to multiply by 2 on both sides because nobody likes denominators, right? And then I get 82 equals X minus 21. Now I'm going to add 21 on both sides. And 82 plus 21, I'm going to get, it looks like 103. So the measure of arc RT is going to be 103 degrees. So that one was kind of convoluted, right? We had to figure out one piece of information before we could actually answer the question. So you really have to pay attention to what the questions are asking you. A lot of times there's going to be more information that you're going to have to solve. Okay, down here, this one, using the given information, what additional information can you determine about the diagram? Well, if you remember when we have two chords intersecting inside a circle, we have vertical angles. So angle 1 and angle 3 are congruent. I know that angle 2 and angle 4 are congruent. And I can use these two arcs right here to determine the measure of angle 1 and 3. So what do? Angle 1 equals the both of the arcs added together and then divided by 2. I'm going to give you a little bit of caution here. In your calculator, if you put 120 plus 105 divided by 2, you will get the wrong answer. Why is that? Because our calculator thinks it's smarter than us. It wants to do things exactly the way we put it in. We have to be very cognizant of our order of operations. Pay attention. So if I just simply put this in parentheses and then divide by 2, I'll get the right answer. So instead of 172.5, I get 112.5, which is a difference. So angle 1 is 112.5. Well, angle 3 is also 112.5. Angle 2 and angle 4, those would be supplements of angle 1. So I can just do 180 minus 112.5, and both of those would be 67.5 degrees. Okay, we have one more problem to work here. Apply the theorems you know to determine the measure of arc CD. So I know that this arc right here is 88 degrees. I know that this angle, probably help if you could see it, this angle right here is 80 degrees. Again, these two are supplementary, so they add up to 180. If this is 80 degrees, then I know this is 100 degrees. Now I'm just going to do my problem backwards. So my angle's 100 degrees. That equals my arcs added together, and I don't know what one of those is, divided by 2. Now I'm just going to do some algebra. Multiply both sides times 2. Those cancel. So 200 equals 88 plus x. Subtract 88 on both sides, and I'm going to get 112 equals x. That's going to equal, so that's the measure of arc CD. It's 112 degrees.